This episode of the ResortLoop.com podcast is brought to you by Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company. Joffrey's is proud to be the official specialty coffee of Disney. Enjoy drinks and pastries at Joffrey's kiosks throughout the parks and check out the Disney Specialty Coffee Collection only at Joffreys.com.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
While your group is together, now is a great opportunity to pick a time and place to meet should you become separated in the park.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
This is episode 245. This is ResortLoop.com. Bob.
Tim.
How are you doing today?
You know what? I am enjoying a delicious cup. My last cup.
Oh.
The Joffrey's Honduras blend. Is it La Gloria? Is that the one?
Yes, the new quarterly coffee.
Oh, it's so good. And I hate to say this, I'm out of coffee.
Oh, it's time to place that order.
Alarms bell were ringing in the house. It's horrible. Yeah. It's time to place another order with those wonderful people down in Tampa, Florida, and get us some fantastic Joffrey's coffee, my friend.
I know. I just have a little bit of that caramel mudslide left.
Oh, a candy bar in a cup.
Oh, my gosh.
That is some good stuff.
I'll tell you one thing we found. You make that coffee at work. People come running, cup in hand. Are they
glomming on?
They're just enjoying some good coffee.
Absolutely. So just keep that in mind. If you take your Joffrey's to work, you're gonna get some attention your way.
Yeah, absolutely, you will.
Tim, before we start this fantastic episode 245, which it is going to be a very very good show. A lot of people have been asking for this type of show.
Yeah, they have.
If I may,
you may.
I've got a couple of things I want to say. First off, let's not forget the Star Wars Force Awakens around the world. Star Wars fans invited to join the epic global event on YouTube, starting in our part of the country on Wednesday, September 2nd, which is, depending on when you're listening to this show, tomorrow at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. On the Star Wars YouTube channel. They're going to live stream. You know about this.
I know the technology exists.
They're going to live stream unveiling of Star Wars The Force Awakens toys.
Ooh.
Every hour on the hour.
Wow.
They're going to do that. So should be interesting. It's going to be kind of cool to do that. It's kicking off in Sydney, Australia.
Mm-hmm.
On the morning of September 3rd, which, of course, when it's morning in Sydney, Australia, it's you got to get Doc to send you back in time in the DeLorean to come to the United States.
That's right. It's either not happened yet or it's happened twice. I don't remember how this works.
That's why everybody in Australia is always winning our lottery. I don't like it. I don't like it.
From being upside down. All the blood rushes to their heads.
Well, that's true. That's true. And they got those dingoes over there. I don't know.
Oh, no, not the baby eaters.
Anyway. Hello, Seinfeld. So that's gonna continue all throughout the day and night, unveiling. If you're into the whole Star Wars toys, it might be something fun to take a look at. So there's that. Then I've got a shout out to all of Looper Nation. We have to thank them again for an incredible month that we've had. We had a record month.
Oh,
record
yes.
Week. They were fantastic for us. We picked up a couple of new countries, including, are you ready for this, Tim?
I'm so ready.
The Northern Mariana Islands.
Oh, that just sounds lovely.
They are lovely, yes. Used to be known as Saipan back in the day.
Okay.
And beautiful resorts over there. Of course, that was a lot of Looper Nation knows that I'm a history buff for World War II, especially the Pacific Theater, because my cousin had fought in that when he was around. And the Saipan was a very, very tough fought battle to win for the United States and to help stop the end of World War II.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
just there's a little tangent for you, not to not to do that. But again, thank you, Looper Nation. Fantastic month for us. We really, really appreciate you guys listening, and especially Tim. Don't you agree? The participation is fantastic from everybody.
Oh, absolutely. We said from the get-go we want this to be all about participation.
Right.
Not just about us. It's about everybody.
Well, and really, a lot of people are going to say that they're Disney experts. There's just so much information out there. There's no Disney expert. But if we pool all this knowledge together, we're helping people out. So that's why we ask all these questions of Looper Nation, and they always come through for us.
Every single time.
So, speaking of wanting to get together, what's the best time to get together, Tim?
Best time to get together? Are we talking about in the fall?
Well, I'm saying over a nice meal, right?
Absolutely.
And in the fall would be nice.
In the fall at Walt Disney World?
At Walt Disney World. Throw in a little wine.
A little food?
What?
Are we throwing food?
They should. They should come up with an event.
Centered around wine and food, or food and wine.
Something like that. Where would they put it?
Somewhere around the world.
Animal Kingdom. No.
Those would be exotic foods.
Oh, we're not going there.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
But really, everybody's been so excited about this event. Everybody's asking us to do some kind of coverage to talk about the this year's 2015 Epcot Food and Wine Festival.
Absolutely. Getting ready to start up over there at Epcot. So very excited about this. Wish we could be doing this live from there.
Oh, that would be fantastic. And filling.
Perhaps next year.
Perhaps.
Be able to do this live at Epcot Food and Wine Festival 2016. But we just thought we'd talk a little bit about what's going on down there, what you guys can expect, those of you that are going to get down there. And so, Tim, what do we want to talk about first? We want to just kind of go over some of the foods, or do we want to go over these special packages that Disney has put together?
Well, let's just cover some of the food just briefly. I don't think we need to mention every single one.
We don't want to read menus?
Not for this. Nope. Do you know how many of these little kiosks there are around the place?
Nobody would listen to us just reading menus.
Just read menus. They have fries and cheeseburgers. But we learned from doing... Go ahead.
What's that?
I was going to say, we learned from doing the show about the menus, though, that the restaurants are very different and they have very good food. So, and during this food and wine, they step up the game so much.
Oh, my goodness. They have so many different countries. You think... Now, I don't know about you, Tim, but when I thought about going down to food and wine, I thought, okay, well... I'm going to go to Mexico and China and Japan and France and all of the pavilions that they already have down there. But that's not the case.
No, and I thought there were only a couple additional ones, but there's tons.
Tons. Yes. I think this is the first year they're actually expanding it into the future world.
Exactly.
It's gotten that big.
They can't even contain it in World Showcase.
Right. So why don't you start us off? What are some of the things that you found that interested you?
Well, I love that they have Australia, because everybody's always talking about we need an Australian pavilion.
Exactly. Speaking of Australia, exactly.
So at this Australia pavilion, strangely enough, they have shrimp. So they throw another shrimp on the Barbie. For a sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp with pineapple, peppers, onions, and snap peas.
Wow, that sounds good.
With grilled lamb chop. And then they have this yellow cake dipped in chocolate with shredded coconut. Hello?
Ooh, man, that sounds good.
So, I mean, Australia jumped out at me right away.
Yeah. That one, how about Brazil? And I'm not even going to try and pronounce some of this stuff.
You got
to... I took 3 years of Spanish in high school. I can say, uno cerveza, please.
Yeah, but don't they speak Portuguese in Brazil? So you'd be out of luck either way.
Either way. They have a layered meat pie with mashed yucca.
Oh, yeah.
Crisp pork belly with black beans and tomato.
Think bacon.
And a Brazilian cheese bread. How's that sound?
Oh.
And Brazilian coconut candy.
Yeah.
A lot of coconut going on.
I'm telling you, cheese and bread, my two favorite foods, and they've combined them.
Yeah, they've got, and I would really like to try this, a Carnival Moscato sparkling white wine.
Oh.
That sounds really good.
Oh, that does sound good.
Keep in mind, there's also wine there, so not just
At this
the food
festival
section. Yeah.
Canada. Speaking of cheese,
Uh-oh.
the infamous
Yeah.
Canadian cheddar cheese soup from our friends at Le Cellier.
I knew you'd get cheesy around this show.
Everybody loves cheese.
Yeah, they got a new cheese studio there. Did you see that?
I did see a cheese studio. Forget about it.
A whole cheese studio?
Ugh. And I can't even pronounce the cheeses that are there.
No. There's an Oregon blue cheese. That's as far as I'll go.
I will say, Canada, they also have the famous moose head.
Oh, yeah? Is that any good?
Well, when I've been known to maybe have something, it usually seems to be moose head.
Huh?
I know. It's not very often, but if it is, I go for that Canadian moose head.
You know, Tim, a lot of people would say that the ResortLoop.com studios are the cheese studio.
Because we're cheesy?
Never.
It could also be corn. We could be corny.
Never. What is this Chew Lab? That's new, too. The cheese studio and the Chew Lab.
The Chew Lab?
Yeah. What is that all about?
The Chew Lab apparently is a brand new place. They've not done this before, which is why I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
It's like it gives us the latest culinary trends. You know, like what's trending in the food world. So you're constantly eating something current. You're not eating that like mid-90s mango salsa that everybody was making.
Right. Well, that's very cool, yeah.
And then they mixed up, maybe had a mango chutney.
What'd you call me?
You heard me.
Yeah. A New York strip steak, parsnip silk, balsamic glaze, and arugula foam. What is arugula foam?
I know what arugula is, and I know what foam is.
You're the foodie.
Well, I would probably shave with arugula foam.
This is just your legs. This is the one I want. I want this liquid nitro chocolate almond truffle with warm whiskey caramel.
Oh,
That just, my teeth are rotting out. Just thinking. Some Napa Valley wines. They got some wonderful Napa Valley wines down there at the Chew Lab. Don't forget, they got some craft beers, too. Is that something new, or they've always had the craft beers?
I think they've always had craft beers, but I think maybe it's like really expanding. I mean, they're doing multiple flights. They're doing a lot of local breweries? The Bureau?
Bureau-ies?
The Bureau of Breweries. I should not do this right after work.
Have another sip of your Joffrey's coffee.
There we go. Exactly.
Oh, my goodness. How about the Dominican Republic making a return? Since it hasn't been there since 2007.
Well, I've never been there since 2007 myself during Food and Wine.
I didn't see it then either.
But I will say caramel flan.
Yeah.
A lot of people love flan. It's a nice little custard, and this has, get this, Rome roasted. Rome if you want to. Rum roasted pineapple.
I'm wondering where you're at. I don't know.
I'm all over the place.
You got to go to the Italian pavilion if you want to do Rome. Come on. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. And, you know, if you're a, somebody who is a vegetarian, they got some farm fresh stuff with mac and cheese and cheddar cheese, peppers and green onions. A yard bird. Ooh, that's not vegetarian. Griddled. How do you griddle?
Well, first you got to catch them. Once you catch them, they're easy to get griddled.
Trust me, I'm not eating any of the birds that are landing in my yard. That's not be good. Not be good. What else we got, Tim?
Well, we got Greece. They have a vegetarian moussaka, which I believe I've had before. This Gardine, a sausage crumble, which I believe is probably a vegetarian version of sausage.
Okay.
You get a Greek salad in a cone. I can't tell you the last time I wanted a salad in a cone. And I think a lot of people would enjoy the chicken gyro with the good tzatziki sauce.
Oh, there you go.
Can't beat a good gyro. Or if you're from some people from Ohio, they just call them gyros.
And then you got the spankoptia.
I was going to skip that one.
Spanko pita. What is that?
Have I been bad? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm just reading it.
Oh, my goodness.
You know I know how to pronounce all of these things.
Exactly.
I just hack them up just, for fun.
Where would Dave Tupper go?
Huh?
Dave Tupper.
Where'd Dave Tupper go?
He would go to the Hawaii.
Oh, he would, yes.
He would get the Kahlua pork slider with a sweet and sour Dole pineapple chutney with some spicy mayonnaise.
We can't get him out of Alani.
I think they probably have something similar there. I think he's good. I don't think he's starving.
No, I think he's doing quite all right. But how about to drink? You can get a Mai Tai featuring Sammy's Beach Bar rum.
Sammy.
Not Rome, but rum.
Roam if you want to. Roam around the world.
Ooh, I want to try the Maui Splash Sweet Pineapple Wine. Oh, I wonder if that's any good. That sounds really good.
How could it be bad?
Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm eyeballing some lobster roll. You like your lobster roll?
I enjoy my lobster on a roll.
Yeah. Well, that's where it's gonna be, I suppose. What is in your Joffrey's coffee? What is that? Did you put some Rome in there?
There is some Jamaican rum in there.
Yes, there is.
In that caramel mudslide, absolutely.
There's a little bit too much, I think. Oh my goodness gracious!
I tell you, I'm digging Ireland.
Yeah,
Get more lobster with that Siemens. Oh, good Lord.
Siemens is over at the Future World.
That's true.
They're doing.
Good Lord.
What is up with you today? Oh, they got the Kilkenny Irish Cream Ale.
They killed Kenny?
All right, you're out of control. You need a nap.
You really
need a nap.
People have no idea how much I need a nap.
All right, folks, I'm taking over.
Run with it.
How about we dip down to New Zealand, Tim? We got to go to New Zealand for some steamed green lip mussels.
Oh,
how do they know their lips are green?
No, it's just how the way those Kiwis are down there.
With garlic butter and toasted bread crumbs. That sounds fantastic.
I was going to say anything is good with garlic butter and breadcrumbs. Good Lord. I'm going to stop talking now.
They got a nice Pinot Noir over there and a Chardonnay.
I'm letting that go.
Yeah. So don't forget, there's a coming from Cleveland.
As we do.
We are used to eating kielbasi and potato pierogies with caramelized onions and sour cream.
Good Lord, it's contagious.
I just had that the other day.
Did you really?
I'm not kidding you. Yes. We eat that quite a bit here in Northeast Ohio because of, that's just, those are the folks that settled here. And so we eat a lot of the kielbasi and pierogies. They're fantastic.
Yes.
I'm not even over in Parma. And I mean, and
that's Polish for sausage and pasta.
Then you can have your frozen zarlatka apple pie featuring Zubroka bison grass vodka.
Man.
And if you have a couple of those, you could probably pronounce it. So food and wine, a lot of stuff going on. How about Scotland, Tim?
I got to say it. Haggis.
Haggis.
With neeps and tatties. I don't even know what that is. And I don't want to guess and be wrong.
But it makes you laugh.
It does.
So that's all I care about. Wow.
Oh.
We knew that this was going to be your kind of show.
Oh.
I didn't realize how much.
I didn't realize, oh my God, I got to read this. Traditional haggis with a rutabaga and mashed potatoes.
There you go.
Followed by the tipsy laird. It's a whiskey-soaked cake with lemon cream and toasted oats.
There you go. That sounds, oh my gosh.
I like my oats toasted and my cream lemoned.
And they've got the Glenfiddich single malt scotch.
Now, would you get that in a 12, a 15, or an 18 year?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Oh, you could. I'm buying the whole flight.
You got to get the flight. You got to get each of them.
So I can sample. Patty and I, my lovely wife Patty and I,
yes,
we did on the Disney cruise. We did a scotch tasting.
Okay.
It was so I know a little bit about this.
So they taught you all the nuances of scotch?
Yeah, but by the third, tasting, you weren't listening a whole lot to what they were saying. It was kind of like you, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
you would go with the Brew Dog Punk Ale. That's what you would do.
You call me a punk?
You heard me.
It's simple. It's simple to order.
Oh my gosh! They now have also a new wine studio, Tim.
A new wine studio.
New wine studio at Food and Wine 2015. So they got your cheeses.
I love my cheeses. I'm a cheese guy.
Do you like a cave-aged cheese?
Where else would you age it? Come on.
I have no idea. I didn't even know that existed. But they've got wines from Oregon, Washington, California. Didn't see any wines from Ohio, Tim. Ohio's got some good wines.
People don't realize that, absolutely. Up along the lake, even south of the lake, there's some really fantastic wineries in Ohio.
Absolutely. So if you're ever up in the Cleveland area, don't be afraid to check out some Cleveland wines. Some very, very good wine out of Ohio. So
even the Lake Erie Islands on the northwest side of the state.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Those of you that want to come up and enjoy Cedar Point, take a day, go over to Put-in-Bay and enjoy the islands. We actually have islands in Ohio.
Hard to believe. First of all, we call it the North Coast. Don't buy it. First of all, it's not as attractive as any other coast. But they have these islands that are almost kind of Key West-like.
Yes.
Fun stuff to do there, and it's actually very beautiful. I kind of kid, but
because there's a lot of drinking goes on them.
That's true.
Key West-like.
Anytime you mix in watercraft and booze, what could go wrong?
That's not a good idea. All right, Tim. Let's jump over and let's talk about these packages that Disney is providing for folks. Of course, you can just go in and you can sample, what you want. But Disney's offering some fantastic packages for you to try out. The first of which is the 20th Festival Tasting Sampler. That gives you your credential, a cool collectible pin, and the credential actually is it's a card that goes on a wristband. So that's kind of neat. Mm-hmm. And for $59, it's $59. You get your choice of 8 tastes of food or beverages at all of the 30 marketplaces. Plus, this is pretty cool, priority seating at the nightly Eat to the Beat concert.
People, the artists they've been getting for this, the Eat to the Beat, have been fantastic recently.
Yes, they have.
Maybe it's because they're getting more into like maybe my wheelhouse, your wheelhouse, like maybe early, mid, late '80s. That kind of been there.
Right. I mean, let's go over some of the folks that are going to be there. They're going to have Wilson Phillips.
I love Wilson Phillips. I have a CD I have 2 CDs right above my head here. Actually, I may have shared too much.
Yes, you did.
Did I share too much?
Starship's going to be there.
Oh, nothing's going to stop us now, Bob.
I might have to mute you from now. That'll stop you. Smash Mouth.
Oh, you're an all-star.
We got Smash Mouth coming up to Cleveland. They're doing some stuff up in Cleveland, believe it or not. Oh, yeah. We got the Pointer Sisters, 38 Special.
Oh, I love 38 Special, too.
Your favorite.
I'm so caught up in you. Go ahead. Sorry.
Little Rick Springfield.
Oh, he took Jesse's girl. Or at least he loved Jesse's girl.
He wanted Jesse's girl.
Yeah, he did.
Sugar Ray.
He wants to fly.
We could do this all day, folks.
I could do it all day.
I'm telling you.
I apologize.
I can't. I just throw him out. And he just latches on. Little Shaka Khan.
That's pretty much how our song goes, Shaka Khan.
That's all. That's it. And all your all-time favorite and a crush you had back in the day. Tiffany.
Oh, if only we were alone now. I was more of a Debbie Gibson guy, let's be honest.
Yeah, me too.
She wrote her own music. I don't believe Tiffany did. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong.
Wasn't she an Annie or something? She went on Broadway.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not stalking someone if you're just looking them up on Google. I'm just saying, that's not stalking. We are going way off on a tangent here.
Although when you're parked outside the house.
And don't forget, 2 of your favorite, Tim, 2 of your all-time favorites, Boys to Men.
Oh, yes.
And Hanson.
Bop. Yeah. Hey, they have their own beer, though. Hops, I believe it is.
I believe it is, yeah. But those are just a few of the entertainers that are going to be at the Eat to the Beat concert. Check the schedule out for that. That's everywhere. You can find that just about anywhere. And so let's go on to the second package that they have. They have just the Eat to the Beat concert. It's a dining package. It includes lunch or dinner at 13 different restaurants.
Yes.
From Coral Reef to the Garden Grill in Future World. Or you could pick France, Italy, Germany, Mexico, Japan, Morocco, and the United Kingdom. And this thing, price varies by the restaurants you pick, but it starts at $34.99 for lunch.
Huh.
Not bad. Includes your appetizer, entree, dessert, and a drink. Or the buffets if the restaurant offers buffets. And you get guaranteed, not the preferred or priority seating, but guaranteed seating for the 5:30 Eat to the Beat concert, for the lunch reservations, and 6:45 or 8 o'clock show for the lunch or dinner reservations. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so you're not waiting in line and maybe not getting in. Kind of like that old the Christmas show there.
Right.
Oh.
Right. The yeah, I know what you're saying.
I know you do. What time is it?
Been a long day already. And finally, Tim, for a mere measly little cost of $199.
Exactly.
You can do the food and wine premium package that gives you VIP treatment from noon to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday at the festival. You get 11 shaded premium package areas are reserved just for you to eat, drink, and relax. You get to choose either an Illuminations sparkling dessert party to attend, or any one of them that they have, as well as a festival center culinary demo or beverage seminar you get to attend. You get a gift bag with your own wine glasses.
Nice.
A bottle of 20th Celebration Festival wine.
Oh, my.
A Food and Wine Fest themed magic band. And 4 food tickets for food or beverage from the festival marketplaces.
Huh.
That's for just under $200, as they like to say.
I can decide if that's a good deal or not. Sounds kind of interesting, kind of intriguing, actually.
You know what? Here's the thing, and because here's the other thing you got to remember. You still have to pay for admission to Epcot.
Well, that's true.
For any of these packages.
Yeah.
That's not included. Now, if you're just a couple going down, I know you're a romantic.
I am. Thank you.
You would splurge that on your lovely wife, Dawn. Spend $200 a piece to do that for all of that wonderful stuff. Swag, as they call it.
Yes, we're all about the swag.
You get to take home.
And we don't really drink a lot of wine, so that could be bad. We might have to give you the wine.
You could give me the wine. I'd be all right with that. But that's that's something that maybe a couple. You're close to your anniversary. You're going down there for a special event or something.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Something to splurge on. We've talked about that in different shows, or any of the other ones. Might be fun to do. I don't mind the Eat to the Beat package, $34.99. That's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
When you're talking about it includes an appetizer, entree, and dessert, and drink, and the concert reservations. I mean, that's a pretty good deal.
That is a good deal.
At any one of the 13 restaurants in there. That's a good deal. So there you go, Tim. That's pretty much all the wonderful things you can get at Food and Wine. We got all this information, everybody. We would be remiss to not credit from the Disney Parks blog, one of our favorite places to go to, and the great DisneyFoodBlog.com. Great folks over there. Anything you want to know about food at Walt Disney World or any of the Disney parks, go check them out at the DisneyFoodBlog.com. So thank you to them for putting that list together. That is awesome.
Yeah,
so,
they do such a great job there.
They do. Tim,
yes,
that is all I've got.
Well, despite all my silliness, I'm very excited, and hopefully we can make it maybe there sometime. If not this year, maybe next.
Absolutely.
Anyway, I'm Tim Scott. You can find me on Twitter at ResortLoopTim, at Facebook at TimResortLoopScott, and we have the website, ResortLoop.com.
I'm Resort Loop Bob on the Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget Facebook.com/Resort Loop. Rate us on iTunes, and where else can they listen, Tim?
You can always find us on the Stitcher. Everybody, thanks for joining us. This has been The Gateway to the Magic.
See you, everybody.
Here I am.
That is too funny, man.
What's that?
The UPS guy knocked on my door just as you said, "I'll be back."
I had to get the stuff.
You told him, "Hey, drop this off." Perfect timing.
It's funny. I had to use the bathroom really bad all of a sudden.